Alright guys, we're back with Alliance War number 10, season 28. Got a lot of the usual faces. We got Magneto, APOC, Guillotine 2099 on the junior account. We're starting up on path 5. We're going APOC against this ebb and flow knockdown Kingpin. APOC has the built-in, anti-shrug on the parries, so Kingpin can't shrug off his parries, which is always fun to have. Bait out his special 1s, try and stay away from his special 2. The defenders are running recoil here, so it just makes it that much easier. They're taking damage after they're throwing specials. Again, I'm usually boosted up a little bit, and I am speeding up the fights just a little bit so that we can get these videos done a little bit faster. We have another 16-0 war here, including a boss solo. So this is going to be a fun one. So APOC is just going to grab a charge here, taking down Kingpin. Then I was looking at where can I get a charge for Guillotine 2099. And I think my initial thought was, okay, let's go against this Man-Thing. He's got poison. We're poison immune. And other than taking that hit there at the beginning, we can basically build up here to a special 3, other than the fact that I blew it there on my heavy. But that's fine. Now we're just going to go ahead, build up to a special 3, get some nice counters there against Man-Thing. I always have an easier time with his special 2. And there, I wanted to get off a few heavies against Man-Thing because I know that sometimes I screw up either on his special 1 or... so I wanted to at least have the combo shield up, because you can see even there I was thinking about it, and just as I'm talking about it I screwed up, and luckily the Digicloak saved some damage for me. This is a little bit of an ugly fight, but I don't really care. The goal of this fight, I don't care about the potions. They're giving it to us like candy in the and all the compensation packages, so all I gotta do is just not die, finish with a special 3, and have it either... I can't remember if I do another fight with Guillotine 2099 before the boss, but this was the initial plan, get the charge for the boss. Right now, I don't recall if I need a Guillotine 2099 for any other fights. But let's just see. Okay, now we got we got a Path 9, we got Hazard Shift. I had Dragon Man there, and I figured I'd just go with Kingpin, and Kingpin would just do a nice enough job here against this Dragon Man. I can parry, even though I screwed up that part there for a second, but I can parry to get rid of his power charge, and I figured if I could get my special 1 off, then I'd also have a chance to reduce the ability accuracy. So that's fine. Not really, it's not such a big issue here. Just bait some specials. And again, being able to parry to take off the power gain is great. It's usually on the stun immune nodes that I really like to go with Magneto to take it off completely. But when it's not stun immune, then anybody can take on Dragon Man. And then here, we've done this Kingpin against Korg on Hazard Shift before, and it wasn't too bad. Again, I'm healing from willpower the entire time from my own rage charges, and it's just a regular Korg fight, I guess, in general. I try and wait until the rock shield is down before I throw that special 1. Get a bunch of nice damage in now. Take that special 1 on the blocking, and I don't want to evade really on Korg. I don't want to trigger his crowd charges. So I want to keep that special 1 to being blockable. Once it's unblockable, it's kind of a pain. Still not great at evading it on command. And there goes Korg. Then again, Kingpin is great for Void on Hazard Shift. The built-in ability to shrug off debuffs is just awesome. I still want to keep tabs a little bit on my combo meter. You can see here I kind of backed off, get the 10th one to remove one of his intimidating debuffs, and down goes Void. Okay, next we've got a Mixmaster Doctor Doom Mini, and I think we're just going to go in with Magneto here. try and, again, stick to evading special ones. Try and, we've got the magnetism on here. We don't have to necessarily worry about getting clipped too badly or getting the shocks on us and then the doom slaps. So here I'm just focusing on, heavy attack, then medium, light, medium, heavy attack, kind of rotating in between just so that I don't get mixed up on Mixmaster. There we go, and even just the heavy attacks from from Magneto are doing quite a bit of damage. So we're almost down to 50%. Drop a special 3. $17 bleeds, putting in some work. And let the bleeds do their thing, and he's done. Next, we'll go towards Path 9 in Section 2. We've got Doc Ock against this encroaching stun Professor X. And again, Doc Ock does a ton of damage on his parry heavies when they work, but we got a nice little intercept to go. I'm just I got the falter off there. Now I'm just taking a look at the encroaching stun timer. I'm just going to wait, drop my special 2. It's a pretty long special 2. Don't really have to now evade his special 2, and he's done. That was super fast fight. Then we jump back over to Path 5, Section 2. We've got this Rhino on Ebb and Flow Intercept. So my plan here is not to intercept him, but again, he's running double edge and recoil, so he's taking damage anyway. With APOC, I'm just going to try and, I can do a lot of damage over time. Don't really need to worry about too much about intercepting him. That's not really the goal here. I just figure I'll be able to get enough damage off even without the Ebb and Flow Intercept, and I don't want to deal with potentially getting the unblockable or the unstoppable when you try to intercept Rhino. I know I used to do an Ebb and Flow Intercept Rhino way back in the day, and I used to do it with Blade with the villain Ghost Rider synergy, and then there was a potential to remove his unstoppable and unblockable just from the danger sense. But I do not have room for Blade and Ghost Rider on these teams at the moment. That used to be some of the teams I used to run all the time, but nowadays a lot of Magneto. I have to squeeze Guillotine 2099 on for the boss, and then champs like APOC, Kingpin, Doc Ock, a lot of fun guys in there. Alright, so there he goes, and then again, we have Magneto because we've got another Nova on Ebb and Flow Intercept. We know Nova is here because if you intercept him, you can get auto-blocked. Magneto is going to put the magnetism on him because he's #metal, and I cannot get auto-blocked if the opponent is #metal and I'm using Magneto. So I heal up, I go in. He's got recoil again. You can see there, I can go and intercept him, but again, I can intercept him, but it's not going to, it doesn't play well with the node. I'm not going to get the fury necessarily from the Ebb and Flow Intercept because magnetism just kind of messes with the node as a whole. So again, even if I don't have a lot of charges there, I kind of flinched there thinking about charging my prowess. I get clipped a little bit, it's fine. We got some adrenaline healing. I'll drop a special 3. And even though the bleeds he can shrug off, I get the furies from my special 3 and he goes down. Nice and easy. Now here's where I ended up. I knew there was I'm trying to remember this fight, but I remember I did have, I used Guillotine 2099 against this Sasquatch, so that I thought because she had the 100 charges, I should be able to outdamage his healing at the end. So again, in the past I've used my special 2, but there I get clipped by a heavy, which was very annoying. I lose my charge, and now I'm like, alright, I'm just going to hold on to the special 3, I think, here. And all I got to do is I think I can outdamage his healing phase. Plus he's running recoil, so he's taking damage when he throws specials. It's very annoying that I got clipped there, but what can you do? We'll play around his Wrath phase for a second. Make sure I evade that special one. Don't block it. You can still counter his heavy even though he gets that unblockable. And again, I get clipped. Again, it doesn't matter. As long as I get the solo, it doesn't matter. But when I'm doing these fights, I can't remember if I was distracted or something, but it's one of those things where it was a little annoying, but now we're going to try and finish this one off. We still have enough time to build up our combo again before we get to that healing phase. But again, get out of Wrath, let him get some recoil damage. I can't get the regular parries here, so I got to bait some heavies or get some intercepts. There we get another heavy bait. Nice bait on the special too. There we get a nice intercept right as the healing kicks in. So we are getting some fury from the ebb and flow intercept. Our own healing kicks in. Now another nice intercept there. Another bait on the heavy. He's down to 3%. We drop our own special 3, finish him off. So could have been done a lot smoother, but still happy with the solo, and we still get the charge for the boss. So ugly, but effective, which is okay. Solo's a solo. It doesn't really matter how we get there. Now we're back onto Path 9, Section 2. We've got Magneto against the Starhawk on Window of Opportunity Stun and One Eye Open. Again, we're just going to try and cleanly bait heavies as much as possible and try to throw some intercepts, and if we have to bait a special 1 or 2, we can do that as well. Just no parries here. Darkhawk wants to play nicely, and plus I still don't have to worry about it. There I got a little bit of an accidental parry, but it was when the Window of Opportunity stun timer was down, and as long as I don't hit into him, I don't take any damage reflected back, so that's not too bad. And we don't have to worry about getting Magneto. He can't avoid evades, but auto blocks and misses. He cannot be auto blocked or miss an attack if the opponent is #metal. So you can see I can attack back in here no problem. You'll see a lot of miss fails, auto block fails. Just what I want to see. So he's almost done. Another heavy bait, and that was a pretty clean Darkhawk fight there. Next, we've got Warlock, also a #metal opponent. We're going to do Magneto again, Window of Opportunity Stun, Empowered Immunity. We're just going to throw any special ones for the bleeds. We're just going to bait some Warlock heavies, which I haven't done in a while, but worked out okay. He's got like a quick little swipe there. There's so many opponents in the game, trying to remember everyone's mechanics sometimes doesn't always work out. So, you could go and duel someone, you could practice. Especially if you're going to fight, you fight someone in arena or in EQ, like you're not really necessarily thinking about trying to do it a certain way. So here it was just you always have to think, don't parry, don't parry, don't parry. Except for when the timer's down. And I think at this point, I think the entire Window of Opportunity Stun timer's down for the rest of the fight. I don't even know if I realized that, but I throw a special 2 and it's gone. Then we've got the Hyperion, which is super fun for Doc Ock. If you've never done Doc Ock against Hyperion, you can see how I do it here. Parry heavy, get the power lock on him, and he basically stays power locked for the entire fight, which is a lot of fun. We'll throw a special 2, get the triple debuff on. I think we just need one more parry here. She doesn't want to give us, so we'll just attack it and finish him. Easy Hyperion fight. Next, we've got Magneto against this Guillotine 2099 on, what's this note here? Recovery, Safeguard, and Vigorous Assault. So I've done this fight a few times. Sometimes Magneto takes the magnetism completely shuts down the node, and one special 3 will take her out. Other times, I think it was this time that the special 3 did not did not bypass the node. That's limit capped at like 1% damage from any source. So sometimes I've taken the entire like easy special 3. Here, I believe it does not. It only does like the 1%, and then but we get our Furies and we're able to finish her off anyways. Also, don't have to worry about the Digicloak here at all because of the issues #metal, so the magnetism bypasses the miss from the Digicloak. So you can see here the special 3 did not take it out, but still applied 24 armor breaks plus our Fury. So you can see some of my hits are definitely bypassing the node, even though the special 3 did not. Still getting some like 15k crits, even though, which is definitely higher than the damage cap is supposed to be. So there goes Guillotine 2099. Next we've got the Hazard Shift Thing. So we're going to go in Hazard Shift Stun Immune Thing with Kingpin. So I am going to try, I don't have to worry, I'm not thinking about the Hazard Shift at all. All I'm thinking about is if I get off a special 1, I'm going to have to keep an eye on his rock stack. So here I'm going to get to 15, I'm going to back off, hit into his block, let him throw a special 1. And then when I throw the degen on him, you're going to see that some of my hits are even into the block are not triggering rock stacks. So as long as I can keep up the degen, then the odds of me getting a rock stack to trigger are much less. So you can see here, I'm throwing another one. I've thrown like a whole bunch of combos, and I'm only at 9 rock stacks. And he's done before he even gets to another 15. Last but not least, we've seen this before, Guillotine 2099, boosted up with a guidance boost as well against a 6-star rank 3 Apocalypse here, I believe it is. And Guillotine 20, our own 6-star rank 3 Guillotine is going to make quick work of this. So we'll let the music play out. Good luck to all you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.